Ever puzzled over how to teach your kid to read? You're not alone. Reading is a fundamental skill, a magic key to the world of knowledge. But teaching it can be as challenging as it is essential. Parents everywhere grapple with this task, juggling strategies in phonics, sight words, and interactive games. Throw in the quest for that perfect balance between fun and learning, and it's enough to have anyone scratching their head. Don't fret. This video will guide you through the process, simplifying it into manageable steps. Before diving into the reading process, it's crucial to understand the basics. Let's start with phonics and letter recognition. Imagine each letter as a unique character with its own sound. When letters come together, they create words, just like how individuals form a team. It's vital for children to recognize these letters and understand the sounds they make. Next, sight words come into play. Sight words are common words that children should recognize instantly without needing to decode them. Think of sight words as the glue that holds sentences together. They help give meaning to a sentence and improve reading fluency. Finally, there's phonemic awareness, the ability to hear, identify, and manipulate individual sounds in spoken words. It's like being a sound detective, breaking down words into their smallest units of sound and putting them back together. With these foundational skills, your child is on the right path to become a proficient reader. Now, it's time to break down the process into manageable steps. First off, we start with phonics and letter recognition. This is the foundation of learning to read. It's all about understanding each letter, how it sounds, and how it forms words. You can use catchy songs or visual aids to help children remember. It's like learning a new language. Every letter has its own unique sound, and when they come together, they form words. Next, we move on to sight words practice. Sight words are common words that children should recognize instantly. They are words like the, and, to, and is. The best way to learn these words is through repetition and practice. You can use games and engaging visuals to make this learning process more fun. For instance, you could play a game of I Spy using sight words or create flashcards with sight words and use them for a quick game of memory. Once your child has a good grasp of phonics and sight words, it's time for interactive story time. This is where you read aloud books with large, clear text on the screen. But it's not just about reading the words. Pause to explain words, ask questions, or encourage kids to read along. This helps children to understand the context of the words and the flow of the story. It also helps build their vocabulary and comprehension skills. Next, we integrate reading games and activities. This is a great way to make reading fun and engaging. Games like word hunts, rhyming games, or word-building exercises can be really helpful. For example, a word hunt can be as simple as finding all the words that start with a particular letter in a newspaper or magazine. Or a rhyming game could involve finding words that rhyme with a given word. Finally, we focus on phonemic awareness exercises. This is all about the sounds within words. Activities like segmenting and blending sounds can be really beneficial. For instance, the word cat can be segmented into 3 sounds, C-O-A-T, and these sounds can be blended together to form the word cat. This helps children understand how words are formed and how they can be broken down into sounds. Each of these steps builds upon the last, forming a comprehensive approach to teaching a child to read. The journey might seem long and challenging, but remember, each child learns at their own pace. It's not about rushing through the steps, but rather about making sure each step is fully understood before moving on to the next. And while we are on this journey, it's important to celebrate each milestone, no matter how small. Every word recognized, every sentence read, is a step forward in this beautiful journey of learning to read. Remember, progress may be slow, but consistency is key. How do you know if your child is making progress? This is a question many parents grapple with. Tracking your child's reading progress is vital, not just to monitor their improvement, but also to identify areas that may need more focus. It's like a compass, guiding you and your child through the journey of learning to read. You can start by setting realistic and achievable goals, perhaps focusing on a new letter or word each week. Keeping a record of these goals and the date when your child masters them can be a simple yet effective tracking method. Celebrating these milestones, no matter how small, is equally important. Every time your child recognizes a new word, reads a sentence fluently, or finishes a book, make it a big deal. Throw in some cheers, high fives, or even a little reward. This not only boosts their confidence but also fuels their enthusiasm to learn more. Celebrating small wins is important in boosting your child's confidence in their reading journey. As a parent, you play a crucial role in your child's reading journey. Your home is the first school, and you are the first teacher. So let's delve into how you can create a conducive reading environment at home and use effective techniques to teach your child to read. Creating a reading-friendly environment is a significant first step. Dedicate a cozy corner for reading in your home. A comfortable chair, a small bookshelf with age-appropriate books, and good lighting can do wonders. Encourage your child to visit this corner regularly, fostering a love for books and reading. Next, let's talk about reading techniques. Start with phonics and letter recognition. Familiarize your child with individual letters, their sounds, and how they form words. You can make this learning process fun and engaging by using catchy songs or visual aids. Interactive story time is another effective method. Read aloud books with your child. Make sure to pause to explain words, ask questions, or encourage them to read along. This not only develops their vocabulary, but also enhances their comprehension skills. Sight words practice is another essential component. Common sight words are the building blocks of language. Use repetition, games, and engaging visuals to help your child recognize and memorize these words. Incorporate reading games and activities into your child's routine. Word hunts, rhyming games, or word-building exercises can make learning to read a fun and enjoyable experience. Lastly, focus on phonemic awareness exercises. These exercises focus on sounds within words, like segmenting and blending sounds. They play a crucial role in helping your child understand the connection between letters and their sounds. Remember, every child learns at their own pace, so patience is key. Celebrate their progress no matter how small, and instill a sense of accomplishment in them. Your support and guidance will significantly influence your child's reading skills. As you walk this journey with your child, you're not just teaching them to read, but also fostering a lifelong love for learning. Teaching a child to read may be challenging, but it's certainly doable. It's like constructing a building. You need a solid foundation before you can build the floors. And that foundation, in the case of reading, starts with understanding the basics. Let's take a quick journey back through what we've covered today. We started with phonics and letter recognition. Remember, it's about getting children familiar with individual letters, their sounds, and how they form words. Catchy songs, engaging visuals, or even fun games can help etch these fundamental blocks into their memory. Then, we ventured into the world of interactive story time. Reading aloud books with large clear text on screen is not just about reading words out loud. It's about explaining those words, asking questions, and encouraging children to read along. It's about making reading an interactive, engaging, and fun process. We also talked about sight words practice, those common words that appear frequently in text. Using repetition, games, and engaging visuals can help children quickly recognize and memorize these words, making reading a more fluid and enjoyable experience. And remember those reading games and activities we discussed. Word hunts, rhyming games, word-building exercises. They are all fantastic ways to promote reading skills in a fun and interactive way. Then we delved deep into phonemic awareness exercises. These are designed to focus on sounds within words, like segmenting and blending sounds, to aid in phonemic awareness. It's like giving children the tools to decode words on their own. We also covered the crucial role parents play in this process. Videos guiding parents on effective reading techniques and strategies to teach their children are invaluable. They provide insights on how to create a conducive reading environment at home and how to prepare children for learning to read. And let's not forget about tracking progress. It's essential to celebrate milestones and acknowledge every step forward, no matter how small. This not only boosts the child's confidence, but also helps identify areas that may need a bit more attention. In the end, it all boils down to patience, consistency, and the right approach. It's about making reading a joyful journey rather than a task. And remember, every child learns at their own pace, so don't rush them, encourage them. With patience, consistency, and the right approach, your child will be on their way to becoming a proficient reader. Good luck on this rewarding journey.